and good day. My name is Jürgen Steinmetz from eTurboNews, and this is a breaking news update. For more news updates and shows, please go to youtube.com/travel news group. youtube.com/travel news group. Here's our update.
New UK tourism restrictions? WTTC rings alarm bells. WTTC fears that any further COVID-19 restriction, which would impact the travel and tourism sector, could make the UK a less attractive destination amongst travelers and in turn, the UK would lose competitiveness as a result. Almost 180,000 UK travel and tourism jobs could be lost if restrictions return, warns WTTC. Up to 180,000 jobs could be lost across the UK travel and tourism sector this year, if travel restrictions are reimposed this winter, according to alarming new data from the World Travel and Tourism Council WTTC, which represents the largest global private travel and tourism companies, made the warning after an analysis that showed the impact caused by a further tightening of borders. The figures were revealed today by Julia Simpson, WTTC President and CEO, during the 2021 Tourism Alliance Conference, a major event where industry leaders will discuss how to rebuild the UK travel and tourism sector. Further damage could be made to the already embattled sector if new restrictions are imposed, such as the new potential measures which would see all travelers requiring a booster jab before they travel overseas. Recent reports suggest this is being considered by ministers in an attempt to increase protection from COVID-19 for the fully vaccinated. Currently only available to the over 50s, so far, less than 20% of the population in the UK have received the booster jab. This represents a minority of those able to travel, and such a move would once again leave millions unable to go abroad, with a huge economic impact as a result. If wide-scale restrictions, such as limiting travel only to those with the booster jab were enforced in 2022, more than 500,000 jobs could be at stake next year. Julia Simpson, WTTC President and CEO said, "The very real prospect of more than 500,000 people losing their jobs across the UK travel and tourism sector because of unnecessary travel restrictions is a huge concern to WTTC. We cannot afford to let all the hard-earned progress we've made this year slide back and be reversed. Too many people's livelihoods are at risk, as well as the continuing economic recovery of the UK." Last year, WTTC research revealed 307,000 travel and tourism jobs were lost, causing misery to those whose livelihoods rely on a thriving sector. Furthermore, a recent report by WTTC showed how severe restrictions imposed by the UK government, such as the damaging traffic light system, will see international visitor spending fall by almost 50% on 2020 figures, making the UK one of the worst-performing countries in the world. Further analysis from WTTC shows the government could see up to £5.3 billion wiped from the sector's contribution to the economy before the end of 2021 if severe travel restrictions come back into force. The global tourism body fears that if punishing restrictions were to remain locked in place for much of next year, it could result in a loss of up to £21.7 billion from the UK economy.
Thank you for listening to our news update. There's more on youtube.com/travel news group, or you can read us, of course, in going to our news portal at eTurboNews.com or travelnews.online.